Hello and good evening. I didn't think I was going to be back on here tonight, but I did find some more maps of the lightning strikes, and they're pretty interesting uh, to see them. Uh, Obviously, they're tracking the lightning strikes all over the place, is what's happening. They're being tracked all over the place, which is good to know. It's really good to know, you all. I'm going to take you all over here to. This is the screen I was showing right here. You can see these lightning strikes. They just are firing themselves up all over the place. And you can see the timestamp on this one. It's like 2:07:01. Watch me do this like this. If we refresh this, watch what it shows up. Boom! Oh my gosh, are you all seeing that? It is all over the place. I guess I had to keep on refreshing that. I have to refresh it in order to show all the lightning strikes, because for some reason this site is not showing them like they used to be showing them. Hello there, bang bang maka bang. Hello. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Yes, you also. If I don't refresh it, the lightning strikes don't show up if I don't refresh it on this site anymore. They don't. But you can see they're showing up like this. However, if I come over here, you can see them. They're doing the same thing on here also. They're all over the place, you all. And can it really be lightning like that? You know, that's near the volcanoes, this area right here. Hello, everyone. Yes, hello. So I think we're on here. I wanted to go show you this right here. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, what's purple mean? I don't know what purple means, but these are lightning strikes right here that's supposed to be happening right now. Let me refresh this and see what happens to here. I didn't refresh it, you all. Let's watch this. Those are all the areas where the lightning strikes are going to. They're being reached all the way over there. So let's look at this. I think I've got this turned on. They're still ongoing. Look at that. Now, granted, they're not as big as the other ones. Look at that, you all. Isn't that strange looking, seeing it like that? To me, it's rather strange, because to me it looks like something is going off on the ground. It really does. It looks like what are you all doing? I know it's kind of hard to see them, but they are reaching all the way over here to wherever that area is. If we were to zoom up on that, look at all of these. Look at the, oh wow. These are all the places, you all. Look at that. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything like that? The purple is to be the color of royalty. Exactly, it's supposed to be. Look at all these lines. Can you see how all these lines are just zigzagging all over the place? This is like the strands of the lightning strikes. Look at that. Look at all the fine areas. That whole area is like, this is where it's being picked up. The lightning strikes are being picked up all over the place. All over the place. Look at that. It really does look direct energy. Well, look at all these places that is being affected by it. All of these places who have showed up on the map. Let me see if I can shrink this down, if it'll let me shrink it down. I want to shrink it down. I don't want it to be on here like this, you all. I'm not sure how I can get that off of there. Wow. Okay, now we got it. Now we got it looking. Whoa. See, on the other map, we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it go down all the way on this one. I wish we could look. This is really intense up here. Let me see if I can drag this down. It's really intense up here at the top, if I can drag it down. Okay, I can do this. I can, what is that? What is that place right there, you all? Right there in this area, if you live in that area. Oh no, Gina, honey. You all, we've got to get these things off of here. I don't want, this thing is locking up on me. I don't want all of those on here, but I do want to show. Look, they're literally being felt all the way. They loop around. How on earth can lightning loop around all the way from here, all the way down to here, all the way up to here to these islands. That's how far it's being received in all of these lines, the rods of God. Somebody's got the rods of God's, is what I think. So I want detailed lines, show lines, detailed lines, show for each lightning stroke connected with a participating station. The color of the lines depends on the distance. If it's close, it's green. If it's medium, it's blue. If it's far away, it's red. Note that the angle spanned station is also important. Distances up to a few 100 kilometers and stations on every side of the thunderstorm give the best results. So the more the circles around the stations overlapping, the higher the opacity of the colors. Blue is best. Green still very good, and red means there is a low accuracy. These features may have a negative impact on your system performance. That's what they have said. If we were to, if I was to hide the stations, the stations are hidden, but all of these dots that we're seeing are stations that can pick up the lightning strikes. Every single one of these, they're able to pick up the lightning strikes that are occurring. Look at like a grid line right here on this particular one is really what it was. This one isn't really that good of a one. If we come over to here, I wonder what this one looks like. Let me see if I can shrink this down and see what this might look like, because I'm not sure if this has lightning strikes on it. I've not been to this one. Well, it's kind of boring looking. It really is, because I'm not seeing any lightning strikes. Radar and lightning. Oh, I guess they're just showing up in blue. They're just showing up in blue, the lightning is. Okay, that's fine. But these are showing up like this. And then if we go to this familiar map, look at that. There's so many of them. The dragons are real. Yes, I know the dragons are real. I'm just, someone told me that they're guardians, and that there are beings on this earth that are afraid of the dragons. That's what I heard. They're afraid that the dragons are coming because they know that they are no match for the dragons, is what I've heard. Lightning on mirror on the wall. Who has the brightest lightning of them all? Oh my goodness gracious. See, this is what I've noticed about this since yesterday or the day before. They don't show all the lightning strikes anymore. They don't. They have toned them down for some reason, because I can refresh it like this and see it shows them. But it's just not showing them like it used to show them. It really isn't at all. And I'm wondering why. Why isn't it? You think they have like died down some? Because I'm not sure about that. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. It is. Like, let's look over here at Australia. Over here in this area. If we can shrink it down. They still have unrest going on. But if you know that somebody's watching you and you're doing something, would you try to tone it down to keep them from seeing all that's being done? Would you? Because let's face it, this stuff was going non-stop. It was going non-stop. This area was loaded. And it hasn't even been that way since yesterday. It hasn't. It's died down significantly. It's died down. I don't really like that view right there. But this one right here, this is showing lightning strikes. But it's not saying how many. It's not saying how many lightning strikes. which is interesting. It really is interesting. Yeah, hello there and welcome. You look and see that great big arch that happened? Look at these arches. See that other area should be showing, this right here should be showing all of those lightning strikes like this is, but it's not. They've stopped the data from being seen. That's what I think. Let me see if I can refresh this and see what happens. Just wait for it. Whoa! Did you see that? How can that ring itself around like that, you all? It's like, that is so wild. It really is wild. How it can look, it's going all the way over here to the United States. It's coming from here. Look at that. See, the other site now won't let us see that because I've shared it too much and too many other people have been looking at it. That's what I think happened to the other site. Too many people were watching it. And so that data is not available like it is on here. That's what I'm thinking. It's not available like that. Yeah, good day, you all. See, can you all, are you all able to see the red lines on there, even though they're thin red lines? Is what I'm wondering. Oh my gosh. How can they jump up that high? Because that's what they're doing. They're jumping up that high. They're swinging down that low. Wide swings in all of this. Okay, Susan, honey, thank you, because this is really interesting. I think this is supposed to be real-time data. Just gotta wait for it to move. Uh-oh, somebody's gonna do something. I just found this map. Now see, there's a dark, how that, I'm not understanding how they can loop like that. How can they loop like that? Whoa. You see this? This looks like something literally came all the way to over here, or unless this right here came down to here. Let me take you to that other station. They're not showing hardly nothing. They only show, that's what they should be showing the whole time, but they're not. I think they're only showing it maybe 2 every whatever. That's it. Just a couple. That's it. No more unless I refresh it will they show up. This right here, now this will probably just set there and not do any lightning strikes because this has been shown too much, and maybe they're getting some feedback, is what I think. Maybe this site's getting a tad bit of feedback. It could be. But this right here one seems to be showing more. Severe headaches and racing heartbeats. That's so sad. It really is sad if you think about it. So all these dots are receiving stations that are picking up the lightning strikes. Wish I could make it darker. I really do. Let's see what happens if we just go to... Ooh, look how red and intense that. Let's go to Europe. Let's see. Are you all going to show us something in Europe? We want to see some... I want to update this. Well, this only does it every 1 minute, so this is not good. We want to see the real-time lightning strikes. Is what we'd like to see. Real time. Right down there in the... There they go. They're down there in off of Australia, in that area. They're starting their big wide loops over there by Japan. Yeah, bye, Ronnie, you gotta go. Yeah. The light counteracting intended to harm us by the dark. Well, it could be. You never know. What if the lightning strikes are going up so high and they're touching the curvature of what's above? For some of these, what if? That's a thought, because they're curved. Yeah. Whoa. I've seen the White House every now and then at night. I'm glad people are documenting it now. I really am. It's great. It really is. Because the more people document, the more it will be made known. Yeah. Nothing in China. Yeah, that's true. Nothing. Nothing in China at all. There really isn't nothing. And or over here in Russia, hardly anything over here or over here. And or way up here. It's these countries right here. And this. Hardly anything in Africa. Yeah, it's very interesting. That's right. Nothing. This really, it just looked like a strands of energy flowing ever so graceful. Now, if we could have seen that other site that we had been looking through, there should be stuff going off all over the place on that other site, but there's not. What's up here on these toolbars? Full screen. Show the map full screen. Thunder. Let's see the maximum thunder. I don't want to see a rain radar. Oh, this will show where it's raining. This will show where there's clouds. Rain and clouds going on, but we won't be able to see the lightning strikes that well. Let's see what happens if they spread across. Not too much. Let's turn off the clouds. We don't want to see the clouds. The only rain is over here. There's rain right here. There's some rain over here. Oh no, that's the same place. That is the same place. I'm not seeing any rain. I know it's raining in the Netherlands. Isn't it raining in the Netherlands? And stuff. That just looks like a big old mess. Doesn't that look like a big old mess? You know, I'll tell you what it does look like, and I'm not going to say it, but it does. It's these are all the lightning strikes that are happening, and this right here doesn't want to show them anymore. It really doesn't. Only when I click into it. That's it. Only when I click into it. That's too bad. That's just too bad. I would literally have to keep doing this back and forth in order to get this to even show like it should be showing. I think they got my number. I really do. They got my cookies they put on the machine, on my computer. They're tracking me that we're not going to let this lady see these anymore, is what I think. My screen is blurry. And busy. New Zealand is busy with activity, and a Wattada here, a special day for the indigenous people. Well, my screen isn't blurry. Hello there, Ryder. You been up there busy in Ottawa? Ah, that's so wonderful of you. Ah, you came in to check with your Gina and your family. We love you, Ryder. You stay safe. Thank you for stopping in. That's nice of you. It really is. Yeah, that is so nice of you. Jay Jocelyn, you want the link of what in the chat? This right here, map right here. I'll wait for you to comment on here because the other lightning ones ain't happening. Yes. Oh, yes, we have been wondering. Yes. Oh, okay, I got you. We got this. Like, go like this. We can copy this. And we're going to put this over here in the live stream right there for you to see the new lightning strikes since the other one is not showing the lightning strikes like it was for some odd reason. For some odd reason. But you can see that this clearly is this is going all over the place. It really is. All over the place. Like a big old mess. New Zealand, you're flashing above right over here. That's right. New Zealand. You got flashing where you're at. Let's zoom in on you, New Zealand. You've got a few lightning strikes coming through. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, you've got some strands of lightning coming through there if you're in New Zealand. Yes, thank you, O Ryder. That's right. Etheric energy is being channeled. And hope there's oh, look at this. They came up from Africa. Right here in this area. That's really interesting. It really is. That's really a TK. Europe is bleeding. This is an attack on us first. Yeah, it's really what it reminded me of, but I didn't want to say the word. I really didn't want to say the word at all. Yeah. Dimensional entities and stuff. Well, there's a lot of energy in this whole entire area. Big time. And I wish the other map would show it, but since it didn't, we have to look at another map. Where are the energy strikes coming from? I don't know. What if they're coming from spaceships above? What if they are? What if they're coming from the ocean? What if they're coming from underground? What if the energy strikes are coming from underground? What then? You know, look how these go from this side and swing right over to here. But yet, that's America over here in South America, but you're not seeing the lines on this side going over to there. From this side, you only see them coming. Look at that going down here up like that. Oh, Ryder, it says it's because you are deeply missed and loved. Yeah, that's right. Surges from underground, it very well could be from underground. Okay, you're all still watching it. Boom. Okay, now we're seeing them come from over here and up in here after I said that. The heavens at the time. Yeah. This is real time. It's 9:32 up here at the top. It's 9:32:12. Data lightning. Okay, how about I do real time only? I'm doing real time lightning only now since I hovered over this. I want real time lightning. Yeah, a lot of red at CERN. I don't want to get too close in this area. I wanted to find La Palma. La Palma volcano's in here somewhere. And I wanted to see where it was at. You've got this right here. Look at all of this. Okay, here's the La Palma right there. Look at all of this lightning. All the strands of lightning. Harp in Europe. Rostock, the biggest Europe. Yes, the everything and the giants and stuff. Could you imagine? Excuse me, how supercharged this area is. How supercharged with electricity. Because that is a lot. That's a ton of it. A ton of electricity. I think this is, where's this coming from? Now see, this Scots rain. This area down by the British Virgin Islands, they got rain there. You can see right here. They've got rain. Let me kind of shrink it down. So they've got rain, so there it would make sense for. Look at that perfect circle right there. Sometimes I wonder if it's not UFOs, big round UFOs at times. Sometimes I do think that, because that lightning literally goes up over to there. So this area has rain with their lightning strikes. Do these areas have some rain? Let's see. I'm not seeing no rain over here. I really am not. I'm not seeing no rain where these lightning strikes are coming from. And I don't think I see any rain right here either. Unless this green stuff is rain, but I think this is forestry. There's rain right there. Oh, there's the Bermuda Triangle. Why? Well, they don't got no rain, but they got something going to it. There can be lightning off of hot areas. Do you think these areas are hot right here? All of these areas in the ocean where the lightning strikes are coming from, they're hot. Hot with what? There's no rain. It looks like these lightning strikes are coming up from the ground, doesn't it? I guess if they come from above and then they hit the ground, then they go up in the air. Is that how it goes? And they disperse? Is that what happens? That's what I'm wondering. Does it happen like that? I just wonder if it does. Does it happen like that? I don't know what's occurring at ground level. Oopsie, Gina, honey, get all of these. Look. I did it now. Let's see what you got going on over here. See, they want to show the lightning strikes. This thing right here should be doing lightning strikes continually, but it's not now. Only if I do this, then it's doing I just have to go back and forth for it to show them. I guess they didn't like all of our excitement, is what I think. It was just too much excitement, you think? Woo, they're making triangles. They really are. They're making lots of triangles, you all. That's how we can get it. Whoa, so that's what we got to do. Is that okay if I flip from map to map? That's the only way we're going to get all the lightning strikes. Map to map. That's the only way. Yeah, I think it's. I really do feel they feel that it's probably too much excitement for us, and we just all of it is what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's kind of synchronized, but if we just leave it here like this, it's gonna set and it ain't gonna do nothing. That'll fade out and it won't show back up. See, that's what it'll do. It's up to 16 lightning strikes. Well, that's too bad. That's really too bad. I think a lot of people are seeing what's going on because it should be going like this continually, not like this. I mean, this is how it should be continually, just like that. They're making that triangle too, is what they're doing over here. Wonder if we can trick it. I wonder if we can. I don't know, you all. This is, I wish they would not have done that. I really do wish they would not have done that to us. But they did. They did it to us. It's not right. It really isn't right. I'm trying to see if there's any other sites on here that we can look at with all the lightning. Loading. You better not load something inappropriate. Oh, they did. Yeah, they trick you like that. Don't go in there. So I wanted to just see. Look, is that Mount Shasta? Over 100 lightning strikes in the last day. That's in 2016. Okay, in Shasta Trinity National Forest. Why would there be lightning strikes in there? This is from 2019. You have to ask yourself, why would there be? Because that would sound like they would be like something like this. It does. And or something like this occurring in one day is what it seems like. No, see, they're on to me, you are. They're on to me. They know I want to show those lightning strikes. That's what they want. So yeah, I can't show it. They know that I want to show the lightning strikes, and it doesn't make them happy at all. It doesn't. This is all we've got right here. This map is intended for entertainment purposes only. We are absolutely being entertained. Wouldn't you all say so? Aren't we being entertained with these lightning strikes? It is very entertaining. So we really do agree with that statement. Entertainment purposes only. We do agree with it. Yes, we do. Absolutely, we agree with this for entertainment purposes only. Yes, we do. That's so wonderful. Yes. Wow. So that's great. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, we are being quite entertained here with you all. That's right. Susan, honey, they had to cover their tracks. They had to say that it's for entertainment purposes only, and it really is. We are so entertained. But the sad part is this, they didn't want us to be entertained on this site anymore, which was really sad because it was entertaining. So now we had to go to here to be entertained. That's right. We do. I am going to be going, you all, because it's like it's a lot of lightning strikes that are happening. It really is a whole lot of lightning strikes. Let me do that like that. So yeah, that's right, Doreen. It's very, very entertaining, to say the least. I don't think they would destroy HARP. I really don't. It was too much money, too much work was put into it, too many man hours, and too much power was derived from it. So I don't think that they would even destroy it. They'll say that they are, but or say that it is. Maybe 1% of it could be, but I'm sure it's still up and operational. Oh, I'm sure it's probably even moved underground also. So I am going to be going, and I want to thank you all for tuning in. And it is sad that the map you see below is no longer updating like it should. And so this is the other map up here with the lightning strikes on it. So thank you once again. And with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you, moderators, for being on here. And a lot of interesting things happening in this world, in all areas. There really is. Have a good evening.